Hey guys, it's Comic here, and honestly, I wasn't planning on making this video, but the events of the past 2.5 days changed my mind, and now I'm gonna make this video. Before I start this video, I just want to say I'm not gonna be calling out anyone specifically on the server, not calling the server bad, not hating on the server, just saying a few things need to be changed, and I would have tried to say this on the forums, but the way I've seen people being treated on the forums, and the way that the threads have been treated on the forums by the admins, especially forums that criticize the server, is basically the server gets locked and that's it. Basically, before anyone can actually respond or put in constructive criticism, literally the moderators of the forum threads just lock the thread because they think it's just criticism and they have to learn nothing from it, I guess. Which is potentially why I'm making this video. I thought it's necessary to make this video just so everyone knows, and this is like, they can't do anything about me making this video about the server, so they don't have control of over what I say. So I thought this, like, YouTube is the best platform right now to put this kind of a thing on here, and that's why I'm doing it. Great. So the title wasn't clickbait, neither was the thumbnail. I am actually temporarily banned on Hypixel for Watchdog cheat detection. Now this is the first problem I had as soon as I looked at this. I'm sorry if I'm gonna be I'll be going a bit quick on this video because the past two attempts have taken me 21 minutes. So the first attempt was 25 minutes, the second attempt was 21 minutes. So I want to make this under 10 minutes, or like about 10 to 15 minutes and not longer. So if I go over things quickly, that's why. So basically, I got banned when I was playing Skywars, suddenly got disconnected, tried logging in, and this happened, but it said 7 days. And the reason it gave me was Watchdog cheat detection and told me to appeal on there. So it takes me to the forum if I click on there. And again, here it doesn't say what could have specifically caused it. It just gives you vague lists of things that could have caused it. Previously used one or more blacklisted modifications, which has outstanding effects on your Minecraft folder. I literally only use these mods that I have on me. I've been using these for the past year and a half, and they have had no effect on me. With just these two, Minecraft Forge and Optifine, literally. Toggle Sneak, Minecraft Forge, Player API, Optifine. TCP Edit, never used it. Better Sprint, never used it. Lamy Mod, never used it. Macros, never used them. Cool. So now here it says using one or more disallowed modifications such as but not limited to. Okay, and if you don't dig deep enough, like I hadn't before today, you would find out that Toggle Sneak is actually Watchdog cheat detected bannable. And so by using Toggle Sneak, you risk yourself from getting Watchdog cheat detected, and you can get a temp ban, and if you do it enough times, you could potentially get a perm ban as well. So why has Hypixel not mentioned it here? Only Hypixel could explain that, and I tried messaging a few moderators, and keep in mind, this is still in time when I'm not sure what has caused me to get banned. So I'm trying to, you know, message moderators and helpers. So I managed to message 4 moderators and 1 helper, or 3 moderators and 2 helpers. I can't exactly remember, because only one of them responded, and the others were, I made sure the others were online, which you can go and see what moderators and helpers are online by clicking on the forums, and it'll show up on the right side. But I tried doing, I messaged helpers and moderators that were online. Only one of them replied, and he said, sorry, that you're like there's been an automated administration thing, and you can't be unbanned until, like, you know, the temporary ban runs out its course. Now, again, guys, just a light video. I really couldn't care more or care less. Like 7 days of Hypixel, probably I'll get less toxic in general. Just saying. But like, it really didn't bother me till I read this line. Now, keep in mind, Hypixel is one of the biggest servers right now that are related to Minecraft. You don't pull off but not limited to if you know that Toggle Sneak causes this. Also, after me, this was before I found out that toggle sneak was the issue why I was banned, and I had to find that out not from a moderator or a helper or even a forum thread on the server website. I found that out through a tweet, and I'll show you guys that tweet in a minute. But nowhere on the forum threads does it clearly state that toggle sneak is bannable. There is a thread that asks whether toggle sneak is bannable or not. Nowhere over here also a few moderators have replied by things like, I don't think it's legal. I don't think. Okay, granted, these guys commented before they were moderators, because this post has not been seen since 2014, which was nearly over 3 years ago actually. And yeah, so and literally I couldn't find any other thread that states toggle sneak being a bannable or a banned or a illegal modification to your client. In the allowed modification section, it has a few mods mentioned. A decent effort by Hypixel, edited just last month, or now last month, depending on how you want to see it. But they still haven't put in mods like Orange's simple sprint mod or Orange's simple HUD mod, which are, according to YouTubers and you know, high-level players of the server, completely and 100% allowed on the server. So going by these, it's really hard to see. Whether the mod you want to use is allowed or not. Obviously, there's a you know, a part which is just common sense. Like, obviously, kill aura is not going to be allowed on any server. It's just common sense. But something like toggle sneak, which allows you to sprint by just clicking a key once and just not having to click it again, which is basically a keybind and not a macro, as explained in this thread. I'll leave all the threads in the description. You can go look at them yourself. But yeah, I wasn't given a specific reason to what may have caused this. I was just told you may have been using an auto clicker when I tried to appeal. Honestly, that reason is not good enough. For someone who knows they're not hacking and then them being banned and not being given a sufficient reason, that's the frustrating part out of all of this. Like, I really don't care about the temp ban. It's gonna go away in 4 days anyways. It doesn't really affect me that much. The fact that I've been false banned and then not given a proper reason for that ban, and neither is it mentioned anywhere on the forums that toggle sneak is bannable, like specifically bannable, is the fact that, you know, just got to me a little, which pushed me over the edge. I was debating if I wanted to make this video or not. That's what pushed me over the edge. A server as big as Hypixel should really update these rather than saying but not limited to. That's literally the laziest way out of it. Oh yeah, so you were using this mod? Yeah, that's not allowed. And I could just point at this saying, but it's not mentioned here. And they can just say, oh yeah, but we mentioned but not limited to. And that's the biggest BS I've seen. If you have over 50,000 players playing on the server at any given time of day, you really should put in more effort into your forum like modification list. That's the least you can do. Because I had to dig a lot to find out why I was banned. Because the reason that everyone was giving me, that Watchdog cheat detected something, or there was automated administration that looked over your case and that you can't be unbanned, or that Watchdog cheat detected that you were using modifications that are illegal on the server. But it wasn't telling, like, they weren't telling me what these modifications were. Literally, when I appealed, I will not show you the appeal because it contains my UUID, which is something you keep like a secret. But when I did appeal, and my appeal got denied, saying that you know, Watchdog detected this, and they said that it could be autoclickers. It could be. It wasn't specific enough. You've banned someone because Watchdog thought it was, you know, thought the person was hacking, and you've just banned them without having any proper evidence. You say it's because we thought you were using autoclicker, and then they point me back again, and like the two replies I've gotten, one on the appeal and one from the 4 or 5 moderators and helpers that I messaged, they both sent me here to this exact page, which doesn't help me at all because it has no mention to the mods that I was using. So I had to dig a bit deeper, and then I found this tweet by a operations manager. I actually had the tweet loaded. It's gone. Give me a sec. Okay, I found the tweet. So if I hadn't found this tweet, I would have not known why I've been banned. There it is, Toggle Sneak right there. This tweet is from early last year, and there's actually a few replies that confused me further, but I believe this is the reason. I still don't know the specific reason, apart from the fact they think I used an auto-clicker or something along those lines, because that's how vague every response to me has been, and all of the responses have included, for your reference, we are now pointing you to this, which doesn't help me at all because it doesn't have any mention to Toggle Sneak, which it really should. It honestly really should. A lazy way of saying but not limited to should not be taken if you have 50,000 people on your server. Just saying. And if I wouldn't have found this tweet, I would have not known why I was banned, and I would have made the same error. So guys, just for your knowledge, Toggle Sneak is in fact can get you a temp ban, and I believe multiple temp bans can get you a perm ban. So this does mention Toggle Sneak, but if I just scroll down a little, the latest versions, like there's a reply to this tweet by Face Pancake, cool name by the way. Anywho, the latest versions of Toggle Sneak don't allow you to open chests or inventories while sneaking anymore, and as long as you only use sprint, you're good. So there's still, and this is June, this is June 9th. I'm assuming this is June 9th of this year because it doesn't state what year it was, whereas it does for these, I guess, but it only says June 9th, so I assume it's of this year. Otherwise, even if it's of last year, it's clearly, it's extremely clear that people are still confused if Toggle Sneak is allowed or not. I've been temp banned, so with my experience, I'm gonna say don't use it. Just don't use it. Otherwise, you're gonna get temp banned and you're gonna get frustrated. Not with the fact that you've been banned, but for the fact you've been banned, you don't know why, and for a reason you really shouldn't be banned, because it's the server's fault for not mentioning it over here and just saying but not limited to, which is literally the laziest way out of this whole scenario. That's it, guys. Wanted to make it a small kind of a, you know, kind of a video where I just explain what's happened, why I will not be uploading a lot of videos this week, because like literally 2 videos of mine and the live streams I do are based on Hypixel, because I really do enjoy playing Hypixel. As I said at the start of the video, I'm not calling out the server. I think it's a great server to play on. I'm not calling out any specific staff members or any such. I'm not calling out this guy. This guy, in fact, actually helped me. So thank you, Noxy@Hypixel, for actually mentioning that Toggle Sneak is bannable. So thank you for that. And literally, Hypixel should probably look into this. Probably, I guess. But this is just something you should ponder on when you're using your mods. That Hypixel isn't the most reliable when it comes to what mods you're using. Especially if you're not hacking and you see other people hacking on the server and they don't get cheat detected, as has happened with me a multitude of times. I'm pretty sure I have a hacker versus hacker video on my channel, not of me hacking, but me getting killed by a hacker and that hacker getting killed by another hacker because both of them started to b-hop on each other. I'm pretty sure there's a video on that on my channel, and in front of me, neither of them get banned by Watchdog cheat detection, but somehow I do, because of using Toggle Sneak. Yes, Toggle Sneak. Even though the fact is that Toggle Sneak has been updated so that you can't open chests when you're sneaking, but it's still somehow bannable. Anyways, guys, if you think this video was worth dropping a like, or if it helped you realize how weird this whole thing is, drop a like and maybe share it with your friends just to see their reaction to how dumb this is. I'm again not calling out the server, not calling out the staff. Just want to, like, I want a logical reasoning behind this. How Watchdog can detect toggle sneak as a hack, but it can't detect dolphin as a hack. That's all the reasoning I want, to be honest. I'm not even mad about the ban. In fact, you know what? I'm not even that mad. I'm fine. I could play on other servers, I guess. It doesn't really bother me as much. But this bothered me. A server this big, a server this good, doing these kind of errors is what bothered me. But yeah, thanks for watching. See you all in the next video. Peace out.